Today is the 49th annual Mayor's Christmas Parade.
I guess just the sound. I started playing drums when I was 2 years old. It was one of my favorite things to do as a drummer, just learning different chops.
He's phenomenal. When you see him, you'll understand exactly what I mean.
Yeah, he sounds great.
I lost my vision when I was 6 years old to cancer. I had bilateral retinoblastoma. When I first lost my vision, I was still trying to see, if that makes sense.
I don't know too many people that can play that are sighted, that can play the drum the way he plays it.
It's Santa Claus. As me being blind, I was just like, I have to work twice as hard as everyone else to find a different way of doing it. I view it as an opportunity. There's always an opportunity to prove yourself.
His work ethic with the drums he wants to do it. He does not want to not do it.
It was just waking up every day, being depressed. Oh, I can't do it. I never could do it. After I told myself I can't, I was like, I'm going to make my list of I can longer than my list of I can't. Every challenge that I had, I just faced it head on. I feel as though a lot of disabled people have secret talents that no one ever really, sits down to try to notice. We just want to be treated just like everyone else. That's all I really can ask for all the disabled people. Just give us a chance to try.
For those who have something to say, but don't always have a place to say it, the Soapbox is now on a 14-district tour. On Reisterstown Road this week, we opened the mic and listened to the residents of District 5. Do you mind stepping up? Oh, you're a tall one.
Also, when you come in the city, you see trash everywhere.
Little stuff like some blocks don't got lights on them. Some blocks got vacant homes on them.
And I really don't think they're being held accountable.
This Northwest District is Baltimore's third most populated district. It's home to Pimlico, the city's large Jewish community, and to City Councilman Yitzi Schleifer, who's represented this district for the past 8 years.
Who is your city council person?
I have no idea.
Do you know who your city council person is in this district?
No, I pay attention to no government, man.
But there's no missing the problems here and the priorities.
What happened to the street sweepers?
I just walked through Baltimore City from Mondawmin to here. I seen kids playing in alleys with glass bottles, and they don't have nothing to do.
The homicides are down. Do you feel safer?
Yeah, if I stay in the house.
Like, I'm a felon, so I can't get certain jobs, but I've changed my life.
But for many residents, there's a sense of exhaustion, and the cure does not involve City Hall.
Have they impacted your life in any way?
No. City Council, I feel, is just all about themselves and fattening their own pockets and their own agendas, which is really sad, because if you only care about yourself, go sell cars.
I don't want to hear excuses from council members. I don't care about what you tell me. Results. You get the results or you don't.
One of the greatest things that I've seen so far from the leaders that we have had in office, they were able to cut down the rat population. That's about it. That's about it.
I just feel like they're just out of touch. Like they really don't connect with the people very well.
The government has to understand us first and understand that we are not a lost people. We are people who are tired.
Do you have confidence in City Hall?
A little bit.
Despite the frustrations with city leaders, there is an occasional sign of progress.
In my neighborhood, I feel safer.
Many residents say they haven't given up on government, but have simply moved past it.
Have a good evening.
Down the road.
Now I'm at an age where I just work, come home. What I don't have, I don't have. What I have, I'm blessed.
Jeff Abel, Fox 45 News.
Hey, ho, ho! These Zionism's got to go!
As tensions rage over the Israeli-Palestinian conflict,
Anti-Semites, go home! Anti-Semites, go home!
Baltimore's Greenspring Avenue tonight became a battlefield. On one side, protest groups gathered to condemn the treatment of Palestinians. On the other side, counter-protesters ran to the defense of Israel.
But they support the wholesale massacre and rape of citizens in Israel.
Bring them home! Bring them home!
The highly charged and fiercely defended protest took place right outside a synagogue, where an Israeli real estate firm was slated to host a seminar encouraging buyers to purchase homes in Israel. But their tactics, protesters say, are discriminatory.
The goal of these events is to discriminate against Arabs and Muslims and to sell land in Jerusalem exclusively to Jews.
This is just a facade and a front for them to bring this anti-Semitic rhetoric and behavior to a synagogue, and that's completely unacceptable.
These synagogues are selling stolen land. As far as I'm concerned, as a Jew, I have a responsibility to speak out when a synagogue is acting in an ungodly and unholy way.
At times, the protests brought traffic to a halt. And as adults turned up the volume, many children were left to watch and worry.
But when you have Jews who don't understand their own Jewish identity and are going against Israel, it's just very tragic to me.
Drummers, we need music.
Culture. Community.
Dance makes me feel happy. Dance empowers me. It makes you feel good when you're down.
And creativity. In Midtown Baltimore, there's a place where children's lives are being transformed through dance. At the Kur Halehi African Dance Company, Mama Jahan teaches African dance to children and adults, and her passion for the arts shines so brightly for all to see.
My name is Jahan Von Hendricks, locally known as Mama Jahan and internationally known as Madam KK.
Bring it up, and down.
Dance has always been my focal point since 4 years old, but African dance came to me about when I was 18 years old. My parents introduced my brother and sister to it, and I really took to it. I loved African dance, and I studied, and I'm here now. Digikara, digikara, digikara. We have, oh my God, hundreds of students that pass through, but right now our dance studio and our dance company has about 25 between children and adults. In a week, we teach about 5 different classes, different levels. We have adult classes, we have children classes, beginner classes, instruments. So we have several classes throughout the week.
Bring it forward, bring it forward.
For the students, it's more than just a dance studio. Mama Jahan does more than just teach dance. She has created a safe space for her students to express themselves and feel valued.
1, 2, we're cute.
They call it
1, 2,
their happy place.
They love it. They love it. They come through, busting through the doors. They're happy to be here.
The proud Baltimore native says the students at Kur Halehi learn about responsibility, sisterhood, brotherhood, and camaraderie. She believes once they learn all of these actions, they can grow to be outstanding citizens and tackle the world.
I'm like, Mom, please let me go to dance class with you.
A mother and daughter who both attend dance classes at the Kur Halehi African Dance Company said Mama Jahan is like family, and she pushes the students to work harder. But most of all, Mama Jahan is a constant presence.
She's everyone's mom. One of the things that we love about Jahan is that she is genuine and she shows up. She organizes the drummers, she organizes the dancers, she gives the children something to aspire to. She makes them know that they're valuable. She makes them know that they're gifted.
Her daughter, Sunny Rose, says when she first started attending the dance studio, she was having a difficult time fitting in at school. But being at the dance studio with Mama Jahan was always the highlight of her day.
The first thing I would thank her for would probably be for being there when I felt like other people weren't there for me. I wasn't as cool. So it felt like there was a lot of like not belonging, and I would go to dance class and I'd be really upset. Right, but I had like my friends there, and Mama Jahan would be there. She'd be like, "Baby girl, what's going on? What's going on, baby girl? What's going on? You are enough." And that's really important to someone like me.
Mama Jahan. Her kindness, determination, and ability to pour into others around her certainly deems her a champion of courage.
15 years ago, I just wanted to make sure that my children grew up in African culture. And now there's so many young children that are growing up in the African culture, and it is because Kerr-Halehi is here in Baltimore.
Hands in!
Kerr-Halehi.
1, 2, 3.
It really is the happy place.